special stream. So I think we're live.
I think we are too.
Okay, you ready? You taking the first line?
Yep. And welcome everyone to the joint practice here at Grizzly Stadium. Today we have the practice between Los Osos High School and Jordan Long Beach High School. Jordan High School from Long Beach. I've messed that up and I will keep messing that up.
Of course you will. It is our first one, and it's a practice, a joint practice for the two football teams that we have here. It's also a practice for us here in the live streaming booth as well. I'm Matt Tawney. Along next to me is my 16-year-old child, Jonas Tawney, who's also a sophomore here at Los Osos. We want to thank all of you for tuning in, for joining us, and probably there's about maybe like 5 of you. But thanks for doing this. You may have seen the slide up when we started this stream, and if you didn't, we're going to throw it back up here again. There's going to be a lot of dead time, a lot of dead air is really what they say. There's going to be a lot of dead air in this. Really what this is, it's not a scrimmage, it really is a joint practice, and we're going to share that screen with you in just a second. We've had a lot of rain here in Southern California. If you're joining us from other places, the sun is starting to cut through and break through, and that's going to allow us to get a couple of different camera angles, because as of right now, really the only camera angle we would be able to give you, this is why we practice this.
Yes.
Our switcher just turned off. So really the only camera angle we would have to give you right now is something that's going to look like this. And that's from inside our press box that we have here. So luckily the sky is clearing, the raindrops are stopping, and I think we're going to get up on top of our crow nest and get a camera up there. So we're going to put the slide back up so you can see what's the breakdown of this and how it's going to work, and we'll come back and chat a little bit more later. So thanks for joining us. You got plenty of time to grab a snack and grab something to help wash that snack down. So we'll see you soon.
Welcome back, everyone. We are back here. It is currently 5:08 p.m. Here in Southern California. The teams are just finishing up their warm-ups and their drills, and then we are going to go to the special teams at 5:15. We will have kickoffs and returns and punts. So be ready for that. That will happen at 5:15. we have both teams finishing these warm-ups here. Los Osos is finishing their drills with their linemen, and Long Beach is finishing their wide receiver drills. We only have this camera here that can pan over to the scoreboard sides, and we will cut over here to the press box, if I can find the correct camera, to give you a very wide static view of the field, as you can see here. Teams will start their special teams drills in about a minute, so stay tuned. We are just about to start the special teams practice. So Long Beach Jordan High School will kick off twice, and Osos will have 2 kick returns, and then the schedule will be flipped. So then Osos will kick off, and Long Beach Jordan will return twice. And then Long Beach Jordan will punt, and then Osos will punt, return twice. And then Osos will punt, and Long Beach Jordan will punt, return twice. And then each team gets 5 field goal attempts and 5 field goal block attempts. Then at 5:35, we go to 7-on-7 football. The Frosh group team will be on the scoreboard side of the field, and I believe the varsity and JV will be on the east side, which is the opposite of the scoreboard side. There are 10 plays, and each starting around the 50. They move up the ball 5 yards per each play. So we will see the outcome of that. Then at 5:55 to 6 o'clock, we will have our water break. And then at 6 o'clock to 6:20, we will have some inside runs on one-on-one, and the Frosh team will also be on the scoreboard side. And then from 6 o'clock to 6:10, Osos will be on offense, and 6:10 to 6:20, Jordan will be on offense. And then at 6:20 to 6:50, we will have our scrimmage. It will be 10 plays, alternating plays, and then at 6:50 to 7, we will have our cool down. And as the teams just finished their warm-up, we come up here to the video producer, Matt Tawney, to show us the rest of beautiful Southern California.
That's right, Jonas. It is beautiful. As you can see, I'm up here at the height of our campus, looking at our beautiful foothills. A little bit of a Cucamonga Peak right there with a little bit of snow on it. As you can see, blue skies are heading our way here in California. Looks like we're finally done with that rain that we had there. As of right now, it looks like Long Beach Jordan is getting ready to set up for their special teams. I know Jonas had talked to you earlier today about what this is going to look like, and we're going to do some practice with our special teams, with our kickoff returns. You can see that on the screen here momentarily as they're getting ready for that. But as they're getting ready, let's go ahead and do the obligatory sky shot. As the storm is leaving us, you can see it rolling out as that's heading east. Got a little bit of drizzle, but not very much. Do want to thank the fans over at Long Beach who came up to watch their boys play some football as well. Obviously, they are wanting to see high school sports back, just as all of us are. Do want to also give props to Long Beach Jordan as I'm taking a look at their charter buses that they drove up, that made this trip on the charter buses. So well done them. Well done Long Beach Jordan and Long Beach Unified Schools, helping your kids get a chance to enjoy that travel and get a chance to travel and get some practice in. So we're heading to see our kickoff return and our special teams practice. So I'll go ahead and send it back down to Jonas as I'm going to stay up here in the nest and enjoy the view.
Thank you, Matt. And these two teams are meeting kind of in the 50-yard line for, I guess you could say, handshakes. They are going to meet and discuss what's going to go on. And here come the Grizzlies with their first kickoff return. The Panthers are going to have their first kickoff, and we will go from there. Both teams are getting set for, I guess you could say, the first kickoff of the football season. After not being able to play their regular season, CIF has allowed California football to be played in the spring.
Okay. I've ran the Long Beach Marathon multiple times.
Okay.
And
Long Beach is getting set for their kickoff. Looks like the rain has stopped and it's just sprinkling just a little bit. Osos is set. Long Beach is set. And here we go, the first kickoff just moments away. And there's the first kick of the high school football season. His is caught and he's rushing down the field, cuts into the middle. It'll be tackled right between the 40 and the 35. And Long Beach is now getting set for their second kickoff attempt. Osos going to return it for the second time and final time. And there's the kick. A good kick, and it will bounce, and it will go back. And a good kick, and here comes the return. Starting at the 1, he will get caught at the 10. Now Osos is about to do their first of 2 kickoffs. Long Beach is about to do their first of 2 kickoff returns. Both teams are set. And the first kick from Osos is kicked. It's a nice kick. It will be caught at the 9 yards. It's going to be run it outside to the hash, and he's going to run it up. And he has a long run. He's going in. He escapes, and the whistle will get blown dead at the 50. But a very nice return for Long Beach Jordan. Long Beach gets set for their second return. Osos gets set for their second kick. After this, we are going to go to punts. And number 11 for the Grizzlies will kick it. Another nice kick. It's going to get bounce and get treated at the 10. And he's going to run to the outside. And he's going to step out of bounds at the 31, ending the kickoff return segment. We head to the punts now. Jordan Long Beach will punt twice, and Osos will return twice. Then Osos will punt twice, and Long Beach Jordan will punt return twice. As you see, we just put up a scoreboard on the screen. We are practicing with the scoreboard. Again, this is a practice for us as well as the teams, trying to get acquainted with the live streaming life. If you see numbers change at all or anything, don't worry about it. We are just practicing. So numbers will change, but we are just practicing and messing around with it. Long Beach has their first punt, and it will be out of bounds at the 43-yard line. Long Beach gets set for their second punt. Osos get set for their second return. Both teams are lined up. Osos is set for the return. Jordan Long Beach is set for the punt. So we have a little bit of a hold up here. So player comes off the field. And we are now ready. The ball is snapped. It will be kicked. Going to the left, and will be out of bounds at the 35-yard lines. Now Osos will be punting, and Long Beach Jordan will be returning. Long Beach is set for their first punt return, and Osos is set for their first punt. This camera angle is right next to me in the press box. It's a little tilted. We can't necessarily get the camera fixed 100% straight. We have a little bit of a hold up. Let's cut back to the cam in the crow's nest. Get a lot better angle there. Osos is set for their first punt. Jordan Long Beach is set for their first return. Ball is snapped, and the kick right down the center. To the return, little fumbled. It looks like Osos has actually recovered the ball. They have. Both teams looking in pretty solid shape for the first scrimmage, you could say, of the football season. Both teams are set at the line of scrimmage. Ball is snapped, and it will be kicked, almost a block. Will roll to the right, the 35, and it will be returned. Gets to the 30, and it will be blown dead, and that will end the punt segment. We are now going to go to the field goal and point after attempt segment. Long Beach Jordan will have 5 PAT and field goal attempts, while Osos has 5 attempts to block. And here's the snap, and it's blocked. The PAT will be blocked for the first attempt. Very nice way to break the line and get a block. Long Beach Jordan goes for their second attempt now. The second attempt, it's snapped, and it will be good. So could not get a block on it that time. They were close, but could not come to pull it off. Here we go, the third attempt from Long Beach Jordan, as the ball is snapped, and that will be tipped. So we get a player change here. Long Beach Jordan going for their fourth attempt with their PATs. Ball is snapped, and that one will be good right in between the uprights. And the fifth attempt from Long Beach Jordan. So it is snapped, and that one will also split the uprights. We will now switch it off, where Long Beach Jordan is on defense and Los Osos is on offense. Here we go for Los Osos' first attempt. So you get a snap for practice. Long Beach Jordan with all their players on the field. Here comes the first attempt from Los Osos as they get another practice snap in. It looks like the rain has stopped. And the first attempt from Osos will split the uprights. If this weather keeps up, we might be able to bring you some more pretty cool camera angles. So we'll see how the weather holds. And here come Los Osos' second attempt. So Long Beach jumps. Normally that would be an offside, but we are not playing with refs here today. The kick will be good. Osos getting their second PAT. Players are getting set for the third PAT. The ball is snapped. And they are running a fake here. Very surprised, as I'm sure all of you were. I was expecting a PAT. Did not expect a fake at all. I guess that's why they call it a fake. Los Osos setting up for their fourth. And that one will be good as well. And one more PAT to end off the special teams segment. They're setting up from farther distance. And Los Osos kicks it, and that will be good. A nice kick. Los Osos is looking in pretty solid shape this year. We'll see how they will be able to do that with their scrimmage and 3 games. And now we are about to have 7-on-7 action. O-line versus D-line. As we get set here, let's cut back to our schedule. As you see, we just finished the special teams. We're running a little bit behind on schedule. So we will be doing some 7-on-7 action. And we are set here for 7-on-7 on the east side of the field. We have 7-on-7 action here on the east side. That will be snapped. That could have been intercepted by an Osos defenseman. Let's get over to the east side or the west side, the scoreboard side. We also have some more 7-on-7 action here with both of the white teams, or the white. In Los Osos is white and Long Beach is white. We have the snap there. We'll set back in the pocket. It'll be caught, but it will be dropped. We cut back over to the skybox camera for some more 7-on-7 action. And there's the snap. And he's going to throw it. And it will be missed. Couple more plays left for Long Beach Jordan, and then Los Osos will be on offense. And he will throw it down, and it will be just out of the hands of the wide receiver. And we cut over to the scoreboard side. So both teams line up for the play, and it will be snapped. As they pitch it over. And he's going to run down. He breaks through, but he will be tackled at the 32-yard line. Now for some 7-on-7 action, the Los Osos defender almost intercepted the ball, but just drops it as it's out of his hands. Three more plays for Long Beach Jordan on the 7-on-7 side. And I forgot to switch the camera back, but we just saw a touchdown on the scoreboard side. A beautiful pass from the quarterback of Long Beach Jordan. And here we go, the snap from Long Beach on the 7-on-7. So they throw it, and it will be through the hands of the receiver. Let's cut over to the side, scoreboard side. The snap is long. Now we will cut back over to the 7-on-7 side. And the snap. That did not happen. So the play will be brought back. Last play on offense for Jordan Long Beach High School. Los Osos offense will be on for the next play. And the snap. He pump fakes again, looking for options. Gets it over, but his receiver loses his footing. That'll be the end of Long Beach Jordan's offensive plays. Time for their defensive plays now. And they will be switching over to defense as Osos goes to offense. We will cut back over to the scoreboard side where the ball is thrown and it will be dropped. But a nice play though. And I believe Osos will now be going on offense for both sides. Head back over to the 7-on-7 action. And the snap from the Osos center will be thrown and caught. Makes a move. Steps out of bounds at the 24. Also switching to offense here on the west side. On the 7-on-7, the ball is snapped and it is thrown. And it is just out of the reach as he gets a finger on it. He will not be able to cradle the ball in. So you're waiting for the huddle. And the snap. Looking for options, throws it, and it will be just hit out of the hands of the receiver. Here we go. Let's cut back over to the west side. See what action's going on there. So we see Osos is on the offense. Huddled up. And the snap just a little high, but it will be thrown and it will be caught. And he will break the tackle. He will keep going. Will be brought down at the 18. Let's back over to some 7-on-7 action. And the snap. Pump fakes again. And he just throws the ball away. Don't know what happened there. Don't know the miscommunication. We'll top over to the west side. So the ball is snapped. He'll scramble. Get it to his receiver, who steps out of bounds at the 15. The 25. My bad. I misspoke. And the throw for 7-on-7. It just caught at the 20. It was a really nice throw. I am very sorry we could not capture it. And they're getting to the huddle. So they huddle back. Both teams in the huddle trying to figure out the play they are going to run. We'll cut back over to the west side to see how they are doing. So they get set for the play. Ball at the 35. The snap, and it will be ran. He will run inside, picking up a couple of yards. Let's head over to some 7-on-7 action here now. And it's thrown, caught just right outside the line of scrimmage. He breaks the tackle and gets 2 yards on that play. West side is set for action. It's thrown, he's going to break the tackle and only pick up a handful of yards. So they get back into the huddle to decide their next play. The ball is set at the line of scrimmage. And it will be snapped. He's going to throw it. He's only going to pick up 2 yards. Back over to some 7-on-7 action here. So we're getting ready for the snap. Steps back into the pocket. The throw, it's going to be long and down, and it will be picked off by Long Beach's defense. A very nice catch, tripping over Osos' receiver, but still managing to hang on to the ball. What a catch. And the ball over on the west side was picked off by Long Beach's defense. It's 2 pickoffs we've seen from Long Beach today. Got back over to some 7-on-7, so they're about to get set for the play. Ball is snapped. He scrambles out, and he throws it. Will be intercepted again, and it will be just in between the hands of the Osos' receiver. He almost had that. Cut over to the west side now. So they are getting set for play. The snap just a little high. He gets through. He gets through the line, but I think he'll be stopped by his own offenseman. No, he will not. My bad. He got stopped by Long Beach's defenseman who is laying down. Still a very nice day here in Southern California. The rain has seemed to stop. There are still some clouds, though. And we'll be able to bring you some pretty nice footage later in the night. So a couple more plays for 7-on-7. And the snap will be thrown just out a little bit as he breaks the tackle. He'll keep going. And the whistle will be blown dead at the 20-yard line. But a nice catch and a nice run, though. As we go back over to the scoreboard side. So this is about to get set for another play. The snap, and he runs it. He gets pulled down, stopped. Let's head back to some 7-on-7. They're lined up over at the Long Beach hash mark, the visitor side hash mark. Here comes the snap. And that will be dropped. As plays are being set here. So he'll scramble out. The throw, caught. He will keep running and step out of bounds. We now have a water break for the 7-on-7. We will have one more play on the scoreboard side. And I am here with the live stream director, I guess we could call you, Mr. Matthew Tawney. So, I totally forgot the question I was going to ask you, but what do you like the most about live streaming?
Well, what I really enjoy about it is when my students know to turn the mic up, but also the other thing I really like about live streaming is I like the fact that it's community building. It's taking a product that we have here and getting it into the community. And sports isn't the only thing we live stream. We live stream a lot of our arts, a lot of our theater programs. So I really enjoy that. I enjoy hearing people tell me that they're so excited that their grandparents got to see their kids play, or someone that's living in a different state, a relative. My favorite story is we've created actually a sister school in Vietnam that picked up one of our live streams, and they were using our football team to teach American football to some high school students. And it's not like a huge play went on. So those are the things that I like most about live streaming.
That's cool. What does your program teach your students? Because I know you have a very good video program here at Los Osos High School.
Well, you're building me up. It's almost as if you're my child or something. I teach 3 different levels of film. They all have their own different their formats. We talk about film history, and we talk about concepts and designs and film theory. We talk about broadcasting and broadcast news and anchoring and those types of things, and then all the way up to like a sketch show. I'm not going to call it a sketch comedy because it is high school humor, and sometimes I struggle finding or knowing what high school humor is, but we do that as well.
And what is one thing you are most excited for in the 2021 live streaming season?
We will be live streaming about 28 events in the next 40 days. And so we have a lot of work cut out for us. So that breakneck pace and doing those things. But people who are tuning in really didn't tune in to listen to me talk. They tuned in to watch their kids play. And the water break's just about done. And you did hear some noise, some ruckuses going on during that time. And it was a few plays by our freshman team. But we're getting ready for our seniors, for our varsity to take on a little bit of play. Actually, no, we're not. I'm not exactly sure what's going on. Some wide receivers and defensive back stuff for about the next 20 minutes or so, and then we'll get to the scrimmage. But for any of those who are wondering, I do talk a lot, and it is very cold outside. So we'll go ahead and get that back upstairs, and thank you, Jonas.
Thank you so much for your time. And we end the water break. Now we're about to do some running stuff with the wide receivers and defensive backs. We're over here looking at the west side of the field, with long reach snappings really high, and the quarterback scrambling, the play being blown dead. Los Osos now is going to be running their offense. And here comes the snap from Osos in just a moment. And it will be ran. We're going to run the ball. I don't think we'll see any passing. I think we'll see mostly running because this is a running block. That would make a lot of sense. We see on the east side, we see running being taken place, routes being run. See if I can pan over to that with my camera. You'll be able to see some routes being run. It is one-on-one. And Long Beach was able to stop that. Osos will be on offense for the next 7-ish minutes, and then Long Beach Jordan will be on offense for the next 10. As we get set for this next play, for this next run, you could say. He's going to try and out-hustle him. Nice cut. Just couldn't get a handle on the ball. The next play is Osos being on offense again. Trying to break free. Cuts into the middle. Can't get a handle on the ball. We'll head over to the east side here, as there's some more action taking place. Osos will be snapping this ball. And they'll run it on the inside and only get a handful of yards. You can see going back over to the east side, Osos is now on defense while Long Beach Jordan is on offense. And it's a throw, and it will be caught. So he circles back around, tries to make a move, and breaks free. The ball is snapped. The route will be ran. Cuts to the middle. And will lose his footing. So we head back over to the west side for some more footage. So we're waiting for the snap. The ball will be ran on the inside. Breaks the tackle. So they get back into the huddle. Ball snapped. It's going to be ran. He's going to stiff arm. Another stiff arm. Gets tackled at the 20, but a great run. Let's go over to the east side for some runs. So he gets tackled in the backfield. Cut over for one more play on the scoreboard side. It probably won't be one play. It'll be a couple more plays. Ball will be snapped right to him, and he'll run it through. Play will be blown dead. And we'll get back into the huddle. And the snap, it's going to be handed off. He's going to run to the inside, break a tackle. Try to break another tackle, but we'll get taken down. And the snap, it will be ran on the inside. He's clear, and he's going to be stopped at the 25. And the snap, he throws it, and it will be caught, and he will step out of bounds at the 23. We go over to some more route running. And the snap, so he breaks the defensive back off, and it will be stopped, or gloved down by the defensive back. And he will drop the ball after what would have been a great catch. Just can't get a grasp on it. Osos heads back to offense. It's fairly soon. We should be seeing a scrimmage here. We have some more route running here from Osos on offense. So we'll be overthrown just a little bit. Couple more routes being ran. Pump fake, cut to the middle, almost caught it off the bobble, but he will end up dropping it. We have some more route running, but it's on the scoreboard side. And that one is a long shot, but it will be overthrown. I'm going to zoom out here for you guys a little bit. Another offensive play coming up here for Osos. Here comes the snap. As he cuts in, tries to find open space, gets a hand on it, but won't be able to actually catch it. We have another play coming up here for Ostos. The snap. And the throw. And it will be caught and ran in for a quote-unquote touchdown. Los Osos. Another snap. That one will be dropped. I had a hand on it, just couldn't be able to pick it up. And we have our first actual play of scrimmage from the varsity team. Sorry, the Frosh team. For this varsity scrimmage, we will be bringing you footage from the drone. We have a drone here. We've been waiting to fly it all night. As you can see right now, we have the camera. On the varsity side, this is not the drone. We have some footage here for the drone, and let me say, it's really hard commentating and flying the drone at the same time, but I'm going to make do and try my best not to screw both up. And here we go. We're set for play. The snap. And he's going to run through. And it will be a fumble. And it will be recovered by Long Beach. Looks like we'll be moving back to the We have a couple more plays here coming up. Let's see if I can get the drone for you guys. Osos is on defense. The snap will be ran. And it will be taken down right at the 39. And another snap by the Long Beach offense. The snap, and it will be ran. And he will be taken down right at 39. Or the 36. So we wait for plays to get set. Here's the snap. Quarterback in a scramble. And it will be intercepted by Los Osos. Let's cut back over to camera 6. And we will now see the freshman team. That snap was a little high. He's going to scramble. He's going to throw it. Nice little throw. And he's going to go. He's going to break a tackle. Spin around. He's going to get taken down. Here comes the snap for Osos, just a little high. And that will be a nice throw and a nice catch. And he will be down at the 20-yard line. We cut over back to the varsity practice squad. The snap from Long Beach, the pitch. He's going to run it to the outside, and he's going to be tackled. Here comes Long Beach with another offensive snap, and they will go back into the huddle. Here we go. So you hear some noise from the crowd. He's limping from on the west side. Someone that's limping. So we head back to the varsity game. It's snapped, and it's going to be caught for a touchdown. Well, a quote-unquote touchdown because this is just a practice game after all. A joint practice, if you will. Let's cut back over to the west side. And there's the snap. Quarterback scrambling. And he's going to run it. And he's going to step out of bounds. So make plays. Runners in motion. The snap. So he gets pressured. He's going to throw it. Almost got a handle on it. Just goes right in between his hands. Unfortunate. And we have an injury here. Don't know what happened on the play, but looks like the trainer will be called for. Hope the player is safe. Hope the injury is not serious. Hope he can get back out to playing fairly soon. Head back over to the Frosh teams. So he runs it out of bounds for a nice run. Here we go for the freshman snap. He will run the ball a couple of yards. Offenses and defenses are switching for Long Beach Jordan and Los Osos on the varsity side. It's a nice run. He breaks the tackle and gets over to the 17, I would like to say. Let's head over to the varsity side. See how their plays are brewing up. And here we go. We have this feed from our crow's nest in our press box. And the throw, and it will be just bobbled just right out of his hands. Sorry about the technical difficulties, folks. We had a camera die on us, so that is why you are seeing a black screen right now. But we should be finishing up very soon. There we go. Black screen is gone. And we are nearing the end of the joint practice, with Long Beach getting another possession at the 40. Plays are set at the line of scrimmage. The snap, a little bit low. Quarterback scrambles, throws it, and it will be caught. And he will be taken down right outside the 30, right outside the 20. And they bring play back to the 40. So they get set at the line of scrimmage. The snap. And we'll run through. He'll break the tackle. He'll break another one. And play will be stopped as he almost broke that tackle right there. Play will now be at the 20-yard line. As they get in the huddle, select their next play. Start the line of scrimmage. And the snap. Sets back in the pocket. Makes a throw. And a nice catch as he steps out of bounds. And the ball will be moved down. On the hash, as one of the coaches said. The ball's on the 5. They only need 5 yards for a touchdown. We get a break in the huddle. Both teams line up for the line, or at the line of scrimmage. The snap, the handoff. He's going to run it in. He breaks the tackles, and he gets a touchdown. Long Beach touchdown. We have just received word that this will be the last play of the evening. Let's see what play they're going to run here. Osos has their defensive play set up. Long Beach has their offensive play set up. The snap, steps back into the pocket. So he gets rushed. And he's going to sack him. Now, folks, thanks for joining us. That is all from tonight's Los Osos and Jordan High School from Long Beach joint practice today. Thank you all for joining us. Hope you all stay safe